Imagine a teenager standing on the brink of history, a racket in hand with the world watching in awe as he defies the odds.
Well, and how appropriate. He wins the title, again with the weapon that has stood him in such wonderful state throughout this championship. That thunderbolt service.
At just 17, he becomes the youngest male player to win Wimbledon, a symbol of hope and talent. But behind the glitz and glory lies a cautionary tale of fame, fortune, and the fleeting nature of success. How does a young prodigy, once revered as a legend, find himself grappling with the very demons that led to his downfall? Join us as we explore the rise and fall of a tennis sensation whose story is as compelling as a 5-set thriller. In 1985, the world witnessed a stunning upset as 17-year-old Boris Becker stormed onto the grass courts of Wimbledon. With a fierce serve and an unwavering determination, he captivated audiences and players alike. As the youngest male player ever to win the prestigious tournament, Becker's victory marked a monumental moment in tennis history. Facing off against the formidable Kevin Curran in the final, Becker displayed a mix of skill and tenacity that belied his age. Each powerful serve and strategic volley pushed him closer to a dream that seemed unimaginable for a teenager. The final score, 6-3, 6-7, 6-4, 6-2, not only secured his place in the record books, but also catapulted him into the global spotlight. Suddenly, the boy from West Germany was no longer just a rising star. He was a household name. Endorsements poured in, and fans were enchanted by his youthful exuberance and raw talent. Yet, beneath the adulation lay the pressures of fame that would soon become a double-edged sword. As he basked in his victory, little did Becker know that this was just the beginning of a roller coaster journey filled with triumph and trials. Following his historic Wimbledon triumph, Boris Becker entered a golden era that would redefine tennis. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, he became a force to be reckoned with, racking up Grand Slam titles and solidifying his status as a global icon. His powerful serve and volley game captivated fans and left opponents scrambling on the court. In 1986, he claimed his second Wimbledon title, showcasing his unmatched skill and competitive spirit. The following year, he captured the US Open, and soon after, his relentless drive earned him the Australian Open in 1991. Each victory further entrenched him in tennis lore, making him one of the most celebrated athletes of his time. Becker's charismatic personality added to his allure. He was not just a champion, he was a star, gracing magazine covers and capturing the hearts of fans worldwide. With endorsements from major brands and a growing media presence, he embodied the glamour of sports in the 80s and 90s. However, as his fame soared, so too did the expectations and pressures that came with it. This whirlwind of success would soon reveal the complexities of life at the top, setting the stage for challenges that lay ahead. Boris Becker's career was defined by intense rivalries that elevated the sport of tennis to new heights. Among these legendary battles, his encounters with Agassi, Ivan Lendl, and Stefan Edberg stand out as some of the most thrilling matchups in tennis history. Each rivalry not only tested Becker's skills but also captured the imagination of fans around the globe. His fierce competition with Agassi was marked by contrasting styles. Becker's aggressive serve and volley approach clashed beautifully with Agassi's baseline finesse. Their matches were electrifying, each player pushing the other to their limits, showcasing the very essence of competitive spirit. Then there was Ivan Lendl, a player renowned for his physicality and strategic acumen. Their showdowns were often epic battles of mental fortitude, with Lendl's consistency challenging Becker's explosive game. Equally significant was his rivalry with Stefan Edberg, who shared a similar playing style but added an emotional layer to their encounters. The duo's matches were not just about points but also showcased mutual respect and camaraderie, creating a captivating narrative that tennis fans relished. These rivalries not only shaped Becker's career but also transformed tennis into a spectacle, illustrating the highs and lows of competition and the indomitable spirit of sportsmanship. Each encounter left an indelible mark, forging Becker's legacy in the sport. Becoming a global sensation at just 17 thrust Boris Becker into an intense spotlight that few young athletes can handle. The euphoric highs of victory quickly became overshadowed by the crushing weight of expectations. As the youngest Wimbledon champion, he was no longer just a player. He was a symbol of hope and ambition for millions. This rapid ascent, while exhilarating, came with immense pressure that began to take a toll on his mental and physical well-being. Constantly under scrutiny, from the media, fans and sponsors, Becker faced relentless demands to perform. Each match felt like a battle not only against his opponents, but against the anxiety of living up to his own burgeoning legacy. The thrill of early success morphed into a burden, leaving him grappling with self-doubt and the fear of failure. Physically, the rigorous demands of the professional circuit also began to wear on him. The grueling travel schedules, coupled with intense training and match play, strained his body. Injuries became more frequent, a reflection of the toll that both his fame and the relentless competitive environment exacted. Ultimately, the pressure of early success shaped Becker's journey in profound ways, illustrating how the spotlight can illuminate both the triumphs and the trials of a young prodigy. As he navigated these challenges, it became clear that the road to greatness is often fraught with unexpected obstacles. As Boris Becker's career progressed, the physical toll of competitive tennis began to manifest in the form of recurring injuries. Initially celebrated for his explosive style and athleticism, Becker soon found himself grappling with the harsh reality that injuries would significantly hinder his performance. It started with minor issues, tennis elbow, back pain, but these ailments gradually escalated, forcing him to withdraw from critical tournaments and compromising his ability to maintain peak performance. The 1990s, once a time of dominance, became punctuated by frustrating setbacks. Each injury not only sidelined him, but also added to the mounting pressure he felt to return to form. The mental strain was equally challenging. Becker, who once thrived in the spotlight, began to feel the weight of his declining physical abilities. The confidence that had propelled him to the top started to wane, leading to a cycle of anxiety and frustration. Fans and critics alike began to question whether the young prodigy could reclaim his former glory, while Becker himself wrestled with self-doubt. As injuries became a regular part of his narrative, they marked the beginning of a decline that would redefine his career. This period served as a poignant reminder that the path of a champion can be riddled with challenges, often overshadowing the glory of past achievements. As Boris Becker's career faced challenges on the court, his personal life became a source of turmoil that further complicated his legacy. Off-court controversies, including financial troubles, a highly publicized divorce, and tax evasion allegations, began to tarnish the image of the once revered tennis icon. Despite early successes and lucrative endorsements, Becker struggled to manage his finances. Investments that once seemed promising turned sour, leading to a downward spiral that resulted in bankruptcy in 2017. This shocking revelation shocked fans who had viewed him as a paragon of success, highlighting the precarious nature of fame and fortune. His divorce from Barbara Feltus in 2001 added another layer of strain. The public nature of their split, alongside custody battles over their children, played out in the media, exposing vulnerabilities that many found difficult to reconcile with the confident athlete they admired. The situation worsened with allegations of tax evasion, culminating in a 2021 conviction. The scandal not only cast a shadow over his accomplishments, but also transformed Becker into a cautionary tale about the pitfalls of celebrity life. As personal struggles mounted, they underscored the reality that even the brightest stars can falter, revealing the complexities behind a facade of success. Sudden global fame thrust Boris Becker into a world where every move was scrutinized, profoundly affecting both his personal and professional life. At just 17, the young champion was catapulted into the limelight, where adoration from fans and the demands of the media became part of his daily existence. Initially, this fame brought excitement and opportunities, but it quickly evolved into a double-edged sword. Professionally, the pressure to perform was immense. Expectations grew with each victory, creating a relentless cycle of anxiety. The once liberating joy of playing tennis became overshadowed by the fear of disappointing fans and sponsors. This pressure contributed to his injury struggles and declining performance, as the mental toll of high expectations weighed heavily on him. Personally, fame also distorted relationships. Friends and family members became entangled in the whirlwind of celebrity, and genuine connections often felt compromised. The constant attention made it difficult for Becker to navigate his personal life, leading to isolation and vulnerability. Financially, the allure of fame introduced him to extravagant lifestyles and risky investments, which he struggled to manage. The juxtaposition of wealth and the eventual fallout from poor financial decisions highlighted how fame can lead to pitfalls that are not immediately apparent. Ultimately, Becker's journey serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities fame brings, transforming not just a career, but the very essence of one's life. After retiring from professional tennis, Boris Becker faced a daunting transition that many athletes experience, redefining his identity outside of the sport that had defined him for so long. Initially, he attempted to leverage his fame and experience through coaching, taking on high-profile roles, including coaching Novak Djokovic. These opportunities allowed him to stay connected to the sport, but they also came with their own pressures and expectations. Despite these ventures, Becker struggled to find stability in his post-retirement life. The competitive drive that had once propelled him to greatness was now directed toward carving out a new path, but the transition proved challenging. Coaching required a different mindset, and while he brought valuable insights to the table, he faced the difficulty of adjusting to a supportive rather than a leading role. Additionally, Becker's personal issues, including financial struggles and legal troubles, complicated his efforts to build a new career. The stress of these challenges often overshadowed his attempts to find fulfillment, leaving him feeling unmoored. As he navigated the complexities of life after tennis, it became evident that the journey from athlete to retiree is fraught with unexpected hurdles. Becker's story reflects the reality that transitioning out of the limelight can be just as challenging as achieving success in it, requiring resilience and adaptability in the face of change. Boris Becker's financial troubles became a shocking chapter in the life of a tennis legend. Despite enjoying immense success and wealth during his career, mismanagement and extravagant spending led him down a precarious path. Initially, Becker's income from endorsements, prize money, and appearances seemed unassailable. However, as the years passed, a series of poor investment choices and lifestyle expenditures began to erode his financial stability. Becker invested heavily in various ventures, including real estate and businesses that ultimately underperformed. His high-profile lifestyle, characterized by luxury cars, lavish homes, and expensive tastes, further strained his finances. By the time he filed for bankruptcy in 2017, it was clear that the tennis star's financial situation was dire. The announcement sent shockwaves through the sports world and among his fans, who had viewed him as an icon of success. The bankruptcy case revealed staggering debts, estimated at millions, leaving many to wonder how a champion could fall so far. This dramatic fall from grace underscored the vulnerabilities athletes face when transitioning into post-sport life, where financial literacy and management are crucial. For Becker, the aftermath of bankruptcy was not just a financial blow, but a profound personal setback, reshaping his identity and leaving an indelible mark on his legacy as a tennis icon. Following his retirement, Boris Becker made several attempts to remain connected to the sport he loved. Despite facing numerous personal and financial challenges, one of his significant efforts was transitioning into a coaching role, where he worked with emerging talents and even served as a coach for Novak Djokovic from 2013 to 2016. Under Becker's mentorship, Djokovic enjoyed a remarkable period, winning multiple Grand Slam titles and regaining his position as the world's #1 player. In addition to coaching, Becker became a prominent tennis commentator, sharing his insights and expertise during major tournaments. His passion for the game remained evident as he continued to analyze matches and offer expert commentary on various platforms. Despite his tumultuous journey, Becker's love for tennis never waned. He consistently expressed his desire to contribute to the sport and inspire the next generation of players. His resilience and determination to stay involved in tennis, whether through coaching or commentary, exemplify his enduring connection to the sport and his ongoing commitment to its growth.